Hello everyone, it's Rebecca Keatley here from Cbeebies. Now you're stuck at home at the moment. Well, what a brilliant opportunity to get creative, learn a new skill and have loads of fun. For instance, you could learn a new language. There are loads of free apps and videos online to get you started. And who knows, by the end of this, you could be fluent in Spanish, Italian, French or even Iranian. Get active, that's my next point. Maybe you want to practice your football skills. Well, if you have a garden, you can do this. Or maybe you want to get really flexible and do the splits. Well, now is the time to do it. Also, you could write a story, a poem, or even a song. Or maybe you could learn lots of jokes and do your own stand-up show for your family. Whatever it is, just do it now. Get creative, get inspired, and keep smiling. See you soon.
Hello all, much love, and I hope you're enjoying the lockdown. Oh, I'm so bored. What I do to keep myself interested is I do dance. I dance around the room, I can't help it. I have a bit of a song, I have a bit of a sing, I do all those sorts of things. Now I've got a little challenge for you. Something creative. I'd like you to put together a little dance. Just 15 seconds to your favourite song, whatever it be. I've got a 3-year-old, I've got 2, I've got Henrietta and George, and at the moment we're loving Baby Shark. Wow. Now, I've heard that a lot. You can do something for about 15 seconds. Choose any piece of music, anything you like, put together a little bit of a dance, something creative, something all of your own, and then send it to me. I'll have a look at it. Why not? Much love, stay safe, and go on, challenge yourself.
Hi guys, Heston Blumenthal here. Like you guys, I'm confined, stuck indoors, varying moments of frustration, but at the same time, realizing that this could be a moment to start to try and value what we've got left. We've had enough of the things that we love taken away from us. What have we got left? And the most important things we need to do to live are obviously to breathe, drink, eat, sleep. And we can get on with all the other stuff we like to do. And with that breathing and drinking and eating and sleeping comes 2 wonderful attributes human beings have, is memory and imagination, curiosity, adventure. So why can't we apply that stuff to probably the most important thing we need to do, but we have to make an effort to do it. We don't have to make an effort to breathe, but we make an effort to eat. We all eat, obviously we have to, but maybe we can apply some of this curiosity and imagination to a mouthful of food and ask us questions. Questions are wonderful. Questions without answers keep us motivated. So, after 30 years of cooking and eating, I remember over 20 years ago asking myself the question. Somebody said something about flavour and I thought, what's flavour? And what's the difference between taste and flavour? No one seemed to know. And I found out that in fact, there are 5 tastes. And those are in the mouth, and there are 5 senses. There's more, but for now, let's just concentrate on the 5. The 5 senses are sight, sound, smell, touch, taste. And within taste, there are 5 tastes: sweet, salt, sour, bitter, umami. Now, taste is in the mouth and tongue here. Smell is here. Flavour is the combination of the 2 together. So, how to demonstrate this? Take something, I've got a strawberry here, but you can use an apple or an olive or a biscuit. Ideally, it should be sweet and salty, or sweet and sour with a bit of salt or bitter. So clench your nostrils, nice and tightly, clench them, keep them clenched, and take a mouthful of the food. So I'm going to bite this strawberry. It's sweet, it's sour, a bit salty and a bit bitter. I've got a funny voice. Now, let go. It's like a strawberry firework display in my mouth. It's gone poof, because I've let all the aroma come through, and that is why when you have a cold, sometimes you can't taste your food in the same way. So, I hope this gives you guys a new perspective on something that you do every day, eating and tasting.
Hello
everyone, I'm Amy Williams, Olympic winter skeleton champion. Now, I wanted to say, keep moving, keep active. I know you've been stuck inside now, you've been stuck at your homes for a very long time through this crazy moment that we are living through. But for me, my thing is to stay active, stay healthy. And so what I'm going to advise for you to do is every day, with the people that you're living in your house with, whether that's your family, your granny, your mum, your dad, your carer, whoever it might be, your brothers and sisters, I want you to be able to walk through every room in your house once a day and do a different activity or exercise. So, for example, if you are standing in the kitchen, beginning with the letter K, I want you to do some kick and squats. So you go kick forward, squat down, kick forward, squat down, kick forward, squat down. Okay? So you copy the letter K from kitchen and I want you to count to 20. So if you've got little people in your house, they can do 10, the bigger people can do 20. Then you want to walk through your house and let's just say you're in your living room. So L for living room, lunges. Let's do some lunges. So lunging down, forwards, using your arms. Again, you could do 10 if you're little-ish and 20 if you're big. Then you can go to your bedroom. Let's just say your name is Sam. So you've got squats, S and S squats. Let's do 10 squats. And for bigger people, 20 squats, or the parents, the older people, 20. So that's your mission and that's my advice, is to keep moving, keep healthy, keep active, do a little adventure around your house, a little fitness journey every day, walking around the different areas of your house. You've got your garden, think of letters, think of different activities, and that's the little mission from me to you. Enjoy the time together, enjoy spending it with your family, enjoy spending it with the people you are, think positively and keep active.
Hi, I'm Ryan Sidebottom. A big shout out to all the children teachers during this lockdown period about being creative, being inventive, having fun and staying active and being healthy. And there's loads of ways and means, indoors or outdoors, to have fun without having all the equipment. Using tins of beans, going up the stairs, doing press-ups indoors, doing a circuit outside if you're fortunate enough to have a garden. But mainly it's about having fun and staying fit during this period. All the very best. Well done, children and teachers.
Hello everybody, just want to send you my best wishes. I know it's a pretty hard time, quite boring it can be at home. I know you're not at school and it's pretty tricky in these days to try and keep yourself entertained and interested, but I just want to let you know that there are lots of things that you can do to keep busy and to learn new things. You can read about amazing adventures. There's lots of amazing stories of adventure and traveling to distant lands and faraway places that you can take inspiration from, so that you can plan your own expeditions and adventures for later on when all of this is over and done with. And I found one of the best ways of doing that was by writing my own stories. You know, imagine that you are, going off on a journey, a quest or a voyage across the seas or to climb a mountain, and just write your own story. You are an artist. Everybody is an artist. So I'd really encourage you to write or paint a picture of your dream destination, and you can get a lot out of it. Honestly, you can find some amazing inspiration in storybooks or in picture books. And there's no reason why you too can't write your own adventure journey. So I'd really encourage you to do that in this time that you've got. And be inventive, come up with new characters' names, come up with new place names. You can even come up with your own language. I remember when I read The Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit when I was a young boy. I was just so inspired, imagining all about these sorts of places that had different languages and dragons and orcs and dwarves and all these different types of imaginary fictional characters. And so why don't you come up with your own world? That's what J.K. Rowling did when she wrote Harry Potter, and there's no reason you too can't write your own story. So please go and take some inspiration. You can find it anywhere, and I hope you will be the next best-selling adventure writer. So good luck and make the most of this time.
Hiya, I have been asked to do a short video for you about creativity and confidence at home. And I just want to talk to you about how during this difficult time you should try your very hardest to communicate, to talk. Quite often nowadays we don't have time to have proper conversations. We can text people, we can get in touch and WhatsApp and short, sharp messages, but do we actually talk? Do we have a conversation? Particularly with the older generation, your relatives. Find out a bit more about them. That is learning. You will get to find out all kinds of things if you just take the time to have a conversation, ask questions. You should have inquiring minds. See what you can learn. One of my biggest regrets is that I didn't talk to my dad when he was alive, and I feel like now there are big gaps in my knowledge about his life. You have a perfect opportunity to talk and find out, and that is all learning. Read if you can. Books can take you anywhere, but it has to be a book that you're passionate about, on a subject that you're passionate about. With me, it was James Herriot. I love those books, and it was those books that eventually brought me here and to my occupation as a shepherd. So, you know, although you are at the moment held by four walls, doesn't mean that your mind is. You can go anywhere and everywhere. So use this time really wisely. Learn about yourself. Don't feel guilty about taking a bit of time out. Don't feel guilty about resting. And if you can come out of this a stronger, wiser person, then it hasn't been time wasted. Not at all.
Hi everybody, how you doing? So right now we are in the middle of a global pandemic. It's not really a sentence that I thought I would say in my lifetime. And I guess for you, younger generation, for the boys and girls out there, this is something that may be confusing and hard to understand. And so right now, staying at home and being isolated is something that isn't natural to anyone. But it's something that we must do at the moment to keep other people safe. One thing that even I've found from my time at home the last few weeks is that I've had time to reorganise things and think about things and see the world in a completely different way than I did before. And one of the reasons, that I can do that is because I have a good imagination. And I got that imagination by playing as a kid, by being bored, by having nothing to do. And so I would urge you now to use this time to draw pictures on blank pieces of paper, to write stories, to play in your garden with imaginary friends, to just enjoy your time with your family and enjoy your time at home. Try not to get too bogged down with the fear and the uncertainty, because this will pass and we will all be outside again, playing in the sun. Everybody, stay at home, stay safe, and stay happy.